Welcome back to Off Topic.
First time in a long time.
A fucking long time. 3 months? 4 months?
Look at this. Old grey beard. Look at him.
It's been longer than that.
Old grey beard.
Oh dear. It's good, man, because I've been doing the blunt blade and it gets lonely sitting here by myself, so it's...
And he forgets to shave because no one tells him, just bloody get rid of that shit.
Only thing it's good for is catching food. Sooner or later you go, oh, fucking banana, brilliant.
Yeah, wow. We'll go, oh, look, a jelly bean. Goodies plastic spaceman. Oh, look, Mama found a cornflake. Who remembers that? Goodies plastic spaceman? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Goodies were the best.
Yes, man, absolutely. So...
And for you, those of you that don't know what the goodies are, go and look. I'm sure you can track them down on YouTube, though.
Mate.
At one stage, I actually had all their DVDs. They were classic.
You can get a whole box set. I don't know if they're probably on BBC Stream, some shit, I don't know. That was weird humour for the day.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, when I watched it, went, what the fuck is these guys up to? There's cats jumping on buildings and... just stuff.
What kind of a name is Bill Oddie? Bill Oddie?
I think he's the only one that's actually still alive.
I thought he died. Is he still alive?
No, the other two died. Tim and Graham, they died.
Okay.
God bless them. It's like the young ones. Bloody Ade Edmondson, Viv died, Rick Mail died, Nigel Planner. No,
he's
Neil's alive.
Yeah, and I don't know about Mike.
No one knows about Mike. Shifty little bastard.
I don't think Mike knows about Mike.
Shifty little bastard he was.
It was.
Yeah, here we are, talking about the young ones. And we're showing our age, but who cares? This is showing our age.
Yeah. I don't care.
Growing old disgracefully.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to be fucking old. I don't care.
And
Matter of fact, the older I get, the more I just piss people off for still being alive.
That's it. And because we just don't care anymore. We don't sit there and try and, oh, I'm sorry if I offended you. Because he's just an old racist bugger.
Oh,
God.
Christ.
I don't know.
I should probably edit that.
Doesn't matter.
You know what Alan Vella once said?
What?
Hitler made one mistake. And I said, yeah, really? What's that one mistake?
Fucking a Jewish prostitute?
No, he said
what?
He didn't kill all the fucking Jews.
Ooh.
I know.
That's nasty.
Anyway,
no. Edit that.
No, I'm not editing that.
You're not? You're crazy son of a bitch.
It's nasty, but it's not mine. It was someone else.
I don't mind. Yeah.
Anyway, I do have a really cool topic, and this freaked me out. I sent it to a friend of mine the other day. I don't watch a lot of 60 Minutes, but I saw it on YouTube. You know, there's a condition where people wake up or all of a sudden have an accent they've never known. So in this particular interview, the girl grew up in Brisbane. She had an Asian-looking background. She'd never been to fucking Ireland. And she speaks like an Irish person. She just has this Irish accent.
I can't understand what the hell you're saying, man. I woke up Scottish. It's okay. It's fucking shite.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I have.
And this girl was saying...
Never seen it, but I've heard of it.
This girl was saying she's young, pretty, and she's saying, you know, I look in the mirror and I see me, and I open my mouth and go, who the fuck is that?
Go and do it Irish. That's okay. Potato. Yeah, sorry, I'm not Irish.
Well, there you go.
Fucking pikey.
Off-topic fans, you've just learned something. Be careful when you go to sleep, you might just wake up.
You might wake up a fucking pikey.
That's right.
Okay, we've gone to a slump now, haven't we?
This is fun.
Gender identity, an identity crisis.
Well, tell me why.
Why? And why is it studied at school? When I was at school, man, if anything, you pushed a guy into the girls' toilets and that was hilarious. Remember that?
Give him a nudge.
Oh, I'm in the girls' toilets. But now, no, No one's a girl. No one's a boy.
Girl cooties on me.
No one's a girl. No one's a boy. Boys germs, no returns. Fucking no returns. Even the medical industry is giving kids puberty blockers because they suddenly identify as another person or as another gender. So if you're a strapping young lad and you think to yourself with a bit of gender dysphoria or dysmorphia or whatever it is, that's fine. That happens in people. It happens. You're born in the wrong body. But normally you're going to live a shit childhood life because it may not actually be that. And you start taking all these puberty blockers, your wang's not going to grow any bigger, your balls aren't going to drop, you're going to start growing boobs, and then you think, wait a minute.
I've got boobs.
They're not very nice. Bit hairy.
Fuck.
Veins in the tits, like you're pregnant. But anyway, it's a big pregnancy.
Bit of surgery can fix that up.
Yeah. It's just, that's bullshit. Why on earth, why in this green earth, blackened earth, do we have to push kids into this shit? Because now children are just sitting there questioning their identity. It's hard for them. They're trying to get their identity to begin with. What sort of man am I? What sort of woman am I? Or girl or boy? You know, am I a good kid? Am I a bad kid?
What kind of superhero am I?
Yeah. Fuck, man, I'm a Sith Lord, so that's okay. We can identify. I can identify with that.
I can't. I think I've discussed this on the
kids get fucked up.
I've discussed this on the Blunt Blade twice, I think, and my son's already come to me to say, that's completely disrespectful.
No,
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to point out the obvious, and I can't believe this world's gone so insane.
That's what I mean.
They're not my rules. I didn't write this shit. But if you were born with a little penis, if you don't like it, change it. But if you're born with the penis, you're a boy, a male. If you have a vagina, you're a girl.
The chromosomes don't lie.
If you don't like it, change it. I don't give a shit. Knock yourself out.
But don't do it as kids.
Yeah, and don't make me try and conform to your loss of identity.
And this Jim, Je, Him, Shin, all that fucking rubbish. It was quite funny. I was at a store and I bought something, and there's this person who had a badge with their name on it. It wasn't like a male name or a female name. It was more of a noun. And then they had this shim shir thing underneath it. And I went, cheers, sport. Fucking hell, the look on their face. I totally forgot. I just did it because I was happy to receive the thing that I got. Well, oh, cheers, sport, thanks. And I walked away. Good on you, champ. Yeah. Cobber. Mate.
Okay.
Thing is, you could be in Australia and have no friends whatsoever, but you got fucking hundreds of mates. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Hey, mate. Cheers, mate. Thanks, mate. Or mate. No worries, mate.
Fuck off, mate.
Yeah, fuck you, mate. No. Mate, you're a cunt, you know, sort of. And these days, the word mate is also used in a term like, mate, will you fucking settle down, you know? Mate, that's wrong. So that's what people are doing. Mate, settle down. Mate, you're pull your head in. Mate, fuck off, you know?
Mate should be the new cunt.
No, cunt's always going to be cunt. And when it comes to bogans and it's dog cunt. Fucking dog cunt! Fucking dog cunt! Did you see the other one? That fucking so-called sex therapist on TikTok saying that pedophiles should be not assumed as monsters and all that. It's a sexual thing. And she doesn't call them pedophiles. She calls them something else.
Misunderstood.
Yeah, she's saying they're misunderstood.
Children.
Right. Yeah, children right. Others. I'm sure you want your kids touched by these motherfuckers. And the sex therapist saying that's what they like to do.
I read an article many years ago called The Unrepentant Necrophiliac, and thought, the article wasn't long, but to cut a long story short, there was a female mortician who got busted, not for sleeping and having sex with corpses, don't ask me how it worked, but for breaking and entering into other morgues. And she too saw a psychologist, and the psychologist at the end of the article saying, we need to validate this person's feelings.
No.
What?
What other animal in the animal kingdom, A, has sex with minors,
Or dead people.
Or B, they're dead, or a dead anything.
Could you imagine that? Like cougar going, whoa, she looks alright. She's still warm.
Oh wow, there's a dead deer there to carry in. Oh, fuck it and then eat it.
Well, we've hit a happy note.
We have. We've gone from
hour of the day.
Yeah, it's Sunday. It's pedophile hour. Fucking hell. Let's talk about that shit. Cheers. Holst.
And I guess we've touched on some of the stuff we've touched on today in the last off topic, but hopefully more entertaining this time. But speaking of likes and followers and God knows what, so I've cast this social experiment where rather than just make a written post on Facebook every day, I've been filming the Blunt Blade or walking the Blunt Blade to see if people, because normally when I post a picture of a hot dog, I get like a million likes. Not quite, but a lot.
You get my mother always commenting on your photo.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah. Jesus, fuck me Christ. Jan, if you were watching this, greens do not make the world fucking... Greens do not make the fucking world go round, yeah?
I don't like green food.
I never said that. She's constantly hounding me because...
She's a mum.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Eat your greens.
So I'm casting this social experiment. Here's what I found on YouTube, and I'm about 3 months in, just over 3 months. I get 2 to 4 views on YouTube. Now, by the way, that's always it's always me with a thumbs up because I've got to like my own shit, right?
I never like my own stuff, but anyways.
Yes. Well, I used to. Well, if I'm filming or photographing, I do because it's my work. I put the effort in. If it's written, no, I don't. Anyway, meanwhile on Facebook, for the same videos, because I share them on both Facebook.
People go woohoo,
mate. I'm getting up to like 200 views on some things. So I'm not saying I'm getting a million likes. That's irrelevant. I don't really give a shit. But I'm getting a lot more views. Now here's the best part, and I'm so proud of them. My son and daughter have started their own YouTube, whatever you want to call it, channel. Do you know how many views they have? One, they've got more followers, right? So they've got something like 42 subscribers or something, whereas I've been doing in the space of a year, whereas I've been doing this for how many years?
You're about 30, 29.
Yeah, 5. So they've got like double the amount of subscribers I do, or almost. I know my math is pretty bad. But do you know how many views some of they're getting like...
Hundreds.
Thousands.
Ooh.
Mate, 1.5k. They're clocking up views. Like,
who's watching it?
How do I know? And this is what sucks
about... This is what's frightening. Who's watching these kids' videos?
This is what sucks about YouTube. You can't see who...
No, you can't. YouTube is getting very strong with language. You can't say...
Hang on. YouTube is shit.
Yeah. But if this was a monetized channel, it would be a pretty poor channel if it was monetized.
We've got enough to share a can.
That's it. Half a can, quick. Just little sips. No. Certain words, certain actions.
Oh, dude,
I have no respect. Everything. If you wrote things, and then of course when you upload it, is this video for kids?
YouTube.
Of course, it's fucking not uploaded for kids. We don't do kids videos, and then. I just ignore it, and then when I ignore it and I release my videos, suddenly a subscriber goes, bloop, drops down.
Oh, dude.
And then if I don't release a video for 2 or 3 weeks, the subscribers go, boop, boop, one. So I'm sitting now at a pretty 849, 850. But every video I do...
Very, very nice. Yeah.
That's fucking nearly 12 years of being on YouTube.
So imagine how proud I am of my kids. I'll show you when we take a break. Like, they clock up a phenomenal amount.
But then again, on Instagram, I'll take a photo of the same video I'm doing, and it gets like, from the video might get anything from 20 to 100 something look-ats, maybe a few comments down below, but that same picture of the video will get, and my Instagram followers is going up, not a lot.
You know what they say, picture's worth 1,000
That's
words.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
No one's got time. That's the thing about TikTok as well. And guess who made TikTok?
China, isn't it?
Ching
Chinese?
Bong from the Ching Chong made it. Yeah. It's turned Western society into fucking feeble little human beings.
5-minute idiots.
Not even
Like
5.
goldfish. What was I doing? Oh, I was taking a shit. Oh.
Half a minute. Oh, have I been here? No. Oh, this corner of the tank looks great.
Well, I've also and that's part of my social experiment too, and you've said it, like my intro sometimes is longer than what I have to say on the blunt blade.
True.
Because I know these videos we do, like they go up to fucking 20, 25 minutes, and who wants to listen to two old men getting drunk?
Shit.
So I've deliberately tried to keep everything under 5 minutes.
Movie of the month that I've looked at is Prey, the new Predator. Holy shit, man. That is unfucking believable. Unbelievable. It's very quick, very fast. Even though the first 15, 20 minutes or more, it drags. One of my workmates goes, I fell asleep when it got to the bear. And I thought, man, you fell asleep because you were drinking too much. I won't say which workmate it was, but he likes a couple of brewskis while watching a movie or more. But this film is brilliant.
It looks cool. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to show you Batman when we finish this
I'm
shit.
happy to watch that.
My movie of the month is Batman. I was super, super pleasantly surprised. I just greatly enjoyed it. And I not only enjoyed it at the movies, but when I went and bought a copy, I think I like it more every time I watch it. It's just...
the movie that keeps on giving. I like movies like that. Yeah, you watch it again, you might look through a little nuance and go, that looks better, or I forgot that the last time. And if a movie can do that for me as well...
it's kind of grotty, and that's what I like. And that's what I liked about Joker as well. Like, it was just grotty.
Grotty and realistic. Batman hasn't got the super duper space powers that like Marvel have, even though you do get your Batman and your Snyderverse with Superman, Aquaman, which have the super duper magic powers and shit. And he's rich and has shit tons of technology at his hands, and that's about what...
that's his superpower.
That's his superpower. He's rich, and he said that before many times. What's your superpower? I'm rich.
I can write a check like no man.
Hey, speaking of all that universe, how about bloody Ezra Miller as the Flash? Have you heard about him? Oh my God, really? Ezra Miller, who plays the Flash in the Snyder universe. At first you think, yeah, he's a pretty cool dude, you know.
I thought he was,
Yeah, but no, man, the actual person, Ezra Miller, is a fucking absolute crazy dangerous person.
Is he?
He got kicked out of Hawaii. He was arrested about 4 or 5 times for breaking into houses, punching out people at karaoke bars, molesting kids, doing all this shit. He has a place somewhere in buttfuck Louisiana or somewhere in the United States, entrapping a family or holding a little group of kids and all this sort of shit.
I've never heard that.
Again, getting arrested multiple times. If you call him a he or a she or a him, God. Then he goes off his fucking chops and starts fighting more people.
I guess he's not going to be the Flash anymore.
Well, the thing is, there's a new Flash movie coming out, and it's been greenlit all the way.
Really, with him?
Yep. It's it. Imagine if, say, a new Terminator film was to come out and Arnold Schwarzenegger was caught robbing a bank or beating the shit out of someone. Do you think they'd drop... we don't need to have Schwarzenegger and Terminator movies anymore. We'll drop that film. Or anyone, Mark Hamill. Or they did something wrong. This guy is, again, we're talking about validating people's behaviour and rewarding them. Is this all we need to talk about?
This is what I found in the public service. The more you behave like shit, the more inefficient you are, the more you're looked at as a fucking part of the team.
Yeah.
Never do today what you can successfully put off until tomorrow. Fuck yourself.
Yeah. Sounds exactly public service type work.
Anyway.
Yeah. Hold back, keep that bureaucracy running and you'll keep your job, basically. Just fucking, yeah.
Hey Steve, what are you doing? Nah, that's not due for a couple of weeks.
You can hold off and have another long lunch.
That's right, and we will fucking make sure we get an extension for you.
And I tell you, if you're going to have that folder, make sure it's in cornflower blue, okay? Efficiency is bureaucracy. There's a crazy bitch somewhere in northern Alaska who thinks she's the coming of God, and like she's got 40,000 people following her.
Oh, that's another...
Is that the one?
No.
No?
But, hold that thought. Perfect off-topic moment. My kids watch, I don't know what they're called, but I guess influencers of some kind on Facebook. I don't know any of their names, but these are girls that, a lot of them...
Oh, you got to be careful with some of that shit.
A lot of girls that, like, I don't know how old they are. I'm guessing between 17 and maybe 25, but they're so dolled up with makeup and they just talk shit non-stop. And, like, it's got to the point, Simon... I'll be cooking in the kitchen and they're watching these influencers. I don't know who they are. I'm not saying they're evil. They're not evil.
I know who they are.
But they're just so grinding, listening to that voice. And I tell the kids, like, either turn it off
or walk away in another room.
Put your earmuffs on, because if I have to listen to this bitch any longer, I'm going to smash something.
What's her name? Bella Delphine. That's one. And she, do you know what she does, Bella Delphine? She'll sit in the bathtub and she's a nice looking young girl. She looks like an anime object, you know. Pink hair, big eyes, very white, big boobs. Sits in a bathtub and goes, "Who wants to buy some of my bath water?" And she'll get get a whole bunch of specimen cups and pour it in. Only $20 a jar. It's yours. I've been sitting in it, and people fucking buy it.
I've actually heard that a lot.
One chick farts in a jar.
Okay, hang on. So.
Locks that up and goes, "Who wants to buy my fart?"
Right, so here's what we're going to do for you people.
Shit.
Not that we want to be known as cheap.
I don't know these people. I just look at them from YouTube videos. I've never watched them.
Not that we want to be known as cheap, but here's what we're going to do. I'm going to squeeze off a pea in this can, and you can purchase it for a bargain price. Simon here is going to fart into this bag, and for a bargain price, we'll send it to you.
Actually, I'm pretty towies.
I'm going to squeeze one off now.
One off into this. So, excuse me.
So here's a question, and you guys can leave a comment below. I know you won't because it's fucking YouTube. Do we sound like a bunch of cranky old men that just get drunk and whinge? It's not like the old days.
The old days.
It's not like the old days.
Children were seen and never heard. Children were seen and never heard.
I'd like to think I'm not a cranky old man, but maybe I am. Maybe Alex looks at me and goes, "Fuck, you're a cranky old man."
Man, I used to think my parents were cranky old people. My grandfather, and I respect the shit out of him. He was just, but he never got cranky. He just said it in his own way. You know, when I first got an earring when I was 12, he goes, "I'll give you a bull ring if you really want." One of my bulls, he died the other day, and we'll put a big bull ring in your nose. How about that? Do you know what? About 8-9 years later, I would have said, "Yeah, groovy, do that." So I had shit in my face and all that crap.
Oh, mate.
Back in the day, everything was simple. But even then, back in the day of my parents' day and my everything was simple.
Simpler.
Depends, or simpler.
Well, but was
now everything has to be identity-based, feelings-based, can't offend people, can't insult people. Insulting's always been a thing.
Yeah, but there's a difference, right? So, with the stuff I told you about that I'm looking through...
Where's respect?
Look, and respect is different for every human being. I know everyone says, "Oh, I want respect." Lots of people have problems defining that for starters.
Don't scream it out from your TikTok channel about, "I want respect."
Oh, yeah.
I want to be called this, I want to be called that. How about just do other content?
How about just being diplomatically polite? And after that, like, come on, we all have limits. Like, I don't go out bashing, gay people. I don't deliberately go offending fucking Jews, but at the end of the day, like, how overly sensitive do we all have to be? Like,
some of these kids locked up in their basement on the Chinese TikTok is just making shit even worse. Because when the Chinese come to invade Australia, instead of us being a well-equipped army, they're going to be sitting there going, Am I a male today? Am I a female? Am I a shim or shir? What's that? It's a gun. Oh, I don't touch guns.
Put the gun
You've got a
down
million
quickly, let's do a
fucking
TikTok
Chinese
video.
guys that are coming through the country and they're going to blow the fuck out of you and you care about your identity. Your identity is going to be dirt.
Look, we haven't actually discussed politics, I don't think, today.
No.
Or war.
Chinese things fucking frightening the shit out of me.
Now, I've predicted for a long time if we let Russia go, then China will be next. Sure enough, I believe last time I watched the news, not that I tune in regularly, they're all floating around Taiwan playing, doing war exercises.
Man.
But once this happens, and I mean, like, we've already sided, Australia, in its wisdom, has sided with America. If
America's another subject you could talk about.
If China doesn't get out of Taiwan waters, what the hell? Like, America's quite safe.
America's far away, but they've got a fucking feeble president.
What are we gonna do? Oh my god!
The president of the United States is a feeble old cunt who shits himself.
I personally think if Chinese want this country, come and take it. I like Chinese food. Just leave my kids alone.
Yeah, I don't like communism, but
I don't give a shit. I'm willing to put up with it, provided
really
we have Chinese food. I don't. I go commando. For anyone that cares, I go commando.
I'm not going to look or care or whatever.
I can show you.
I got thermal undies on, so there you go. Keep the boys hot.
Old man. And they're not a bit unattractive. I think you're a sexy kind of a guy. Matter of fact, he's not wearing anything underneath there except for his thermal underwear.
That's it. Thermal undies, a pair of socks, and some sandals.
Sexy.
Yeah. As I said, old cunt. Old cunt. That's me.
Dude, let's wrap it up.
All right, wrap up.
Thanks for coming.
Cheers. Cheers. Have a good watch. And drop comments down below, please. Ollie needs them.
Oh, I need them desperately.
Desperately needs them. He needs the communication. He doesn't talk to anyone.
Yeah, hack on my fucking food.
Yeah.
Jan, if you watch this, you just tell me. Yeah, you tell me.
And I'll burp into a can and sell it to you.
Yes, we got that fart and piss happening. Anyone that wants to buy that shit.
Bit of jizz too, why not?
That's going to be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, it takes a while to get...
Topic.